This is the Red Monday podcast. This is a special interview episode with, what's your name? I'm just kidding. Alexandria Oaks. She is a local indie author from Knoxville, Tennessee, writing heartfelt stories that center on like plus size, curvy girls.
Not all of them.
Not all of them do, but
I try to make a book for everybody.
I got you, right, but
everybody.
But a lot of like happily ever after type stuff, like that kind of things. That one.
Yeah.
I have read a couple of your books, not all of them, but I read this latest one that you brought in today, actually, for me. Roped in. So,
yeah.
This is your latest book?
That is my latest book. Yeah, it came out March 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great cowboy romance, plus size heroine. It's very sexy.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a great read. It was really good. And you've only... Well, let me get started first. What first drew you to writing, like, in the first place?
Like writing novels for myself?
Yeah, like writing novels.
Well, reading romance. Definitely.
Yeah, like were you a big reader?
Definitely, like last year and the year before, definitely got into it. Like the romance part, like smutty romance, yeah.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of women I see online
talk
about.
And then I was like, I could do that. Like, because, I mean, when I was younger, I would write. When I was younger, like even in elementary school, like I won like a creative writing award when I was like
cool.
in 4th grade.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you wrote stuff as like a child.
Yeah. And then I kind of drifted, and then more so like in high school, I wrote like poems and like songs or raps, because rap was really big.
Right.
And then...
So it leaned more musical.
Yeah. And then I was like, let me try to get back into that. And then I did, and it was like all I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's amazing. And how long have you been kind of writing, like seriously writing for now?
Like books?
Yeah, like books, like novels and
a year.
Wow, a year?
A year. Like publishing, like writing stuff that I'm going to publish.
Okay, but it says you've written like 6 books.
Yeah, I kind of went nuts.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I kind of went nuts.
Like I'm a writer myself, and I'll be honest, I haven't published anything yet. So seeing somebody publish 6 books in a year is kind of like...
Yeah, well, let me see.
I need some of what
Sometimes I forget how many I've written. Let's see, I have Miller Creek. That was my first novel.
Okay.
And then I put out a Christmas little novella.
Right.
And then I put out Mia, which is a big novel. And then I did another Valentine's Day novella.
Okay.
And then I did Roped In. And then I've actually co-authored with you.
Another book.
So that makes 6, but we have not put that out yet.
We haven't published that one yet. We're right at the end here. Like I'm finishing it up. I did.
Yeah.
I say finishing it up, but I did just say we should have a prologue and have
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? I finished writing that like 2 months ago.
We'll see. We'll see how I'm trying to get better at it. That's something you're helping me with, is getting more on track and actually putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone writes as fast as me.
That's true. That is very true.
And it'd still be good.
Yeah. Well, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
and not AI.
And not AI. That's a big thing for sure.
That's huge.
What do you think about that? The whole AI thing, like the M dashes thing. Like, are you allowed to use M dashes?
Yes. I love M dashes.
Yeah.
I think it's silly. I think the people that say that are not readers.
Right.
And they're not educated enough.
Everybody wants that.
No.
Right. It's like they want that skeleton key, that thing that's like, well, this is the clue that'll tell you if it's really... But it's like there is no easy clue to tell if something's written by AI. Because AI's gotten so crazy good that it's like...
Yeah.
But the only thing is you just have to go off trusting the author to
Yeah.
follow. I think it's kind of like the same thing with like trusting like finding a band you like and following them and buying their music. Like you're supporting that artist
And there's multiple writers
in particular.
in the songs that you like. It's not just the one artist.
It's a collaborative project.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just feel like when it comes to AI, if you're using AI, say that. That's all I gotta say. Like I don't care if you do, but if you are, like for your writing,
Right.
especially for your writing,
To actually help you write. Yeah.
then you should say that. I mean, some people will just put in a prompt and have it write a book and then
Right.
put the book out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine line between that and in saying, oh well, I'm researching a story and there was a particular thing and I asked AI about that thing. Like that's not the same as using AI to write your book. I mean, to me it isn't, but I can see how people
That would be using it as a tool.
Using it as a tool, right? That's kind of what
as your worker.
instead of using it, right? Yeah,
as your slave.
as your little worker slave to create it for you.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you don't want it to be the paintbrush. You want to be the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be proud of what you've put out.
Yeah, even if it's sloppy, it's like, that's
Even if it
okay.
sucks.
Nobody makes it anything
Not
perfect.
everybody's going to like what you write.
And kind of the point is like the sloppiness kind of gives it that character. That gives it that, like, you know.
Oh, definitely. My first book was not the story, but the actual, like, what do you call that?
The prose.
No, the book itself, like editing.
Oh, the layout. And
The
everything.
layout.
Yeah.
It just, it was shit.
It was sloppy. But you were learning.
Yeah, it
You
was
were learning.
shit.
Yeah.
It was shit.
You were learning. And I think,
When I go back and look at that now, like I still have like the main, like the very first copy I had before I went back and like revised the paperback and made like a new cover and everything. I was like, I can't believe I put that out.
yeah.
like,
but you have to make mistakes. You have to be willing
Yeah.
to make mistakes.
like I didn't have my pages numbered. I indented like every beginning of each paragraph, like at the beginning of a chapter.
Yeah, I think I told you to do that, but that was my fault.
I think you did tell me. You're like, why are you not indenting? I'm like, and then I did, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So there was a lot of mistakes.
But you learn from your mistakes.
You do. You do.
And I think there's a lot of
And I'm glad I went back and like revised.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can always go back and do that. That's the thing.
Mm.
Don't think that, oh, if I put it out, it's not perfect. Oh, I'm just gonna hate myself and hate everything about it. It's like, no, you can fix it. Like,
I would say if you're
sometimes you don't see the mistakes until you put it out. You're like,
No.
oh shit, now I see it. It's clear now.
Yeah, and you're like, ooh, I'm embarrassed. I would say if you're just starting out, try to do like a short story or a novella for your first thing.
Yeah.
Don't do this
That's
like
what I
unless
do.
it's something you really full on, like I need to do this. I would try a novella first because I feel like that's just
But you're always gonna feel those feelings of, oh,
Yeah.
what if it's not quite good enough? I put it out.
Oh, and
it's
that nobody is
mistakes.
ever just let me just get this out here. Nobody's ever happy with a novella.
No, nobody's ever happy with anything.
No, I'm talking the audience. They're like they'll read these
yeah.
novellas and then they'll be like, there wasn't enough story. It's a novella.
Right. You're like, I wanted more. You're like, I think that's how a novella works.
Yeah.
It was so good, but it left me wanting more.
There was like not enough on this
I
character.
think
Like,
that's what a novella is.
it's a short story. I can't do a whole lot of character depth in a short
Right.
story. By the way, I just want to say I'm so happy to be on your podcast.
Oh, well, I'm happy to have you on our podcast.
I love watching you and Monday. I think you guys are great.
Well, thank you.
Monday is super funny, and you guys jive really well. So.
Well, I appreciate that. It's,
Yeah.
you know, we're just starting out here, but it's been really fun so far.
I think you guys are going to do great.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Yeah.
keep doing it, honestly. We're actually recording later on today, I think. Well, we should be. I was going to ask you about, like, what are some of, like, the recurring themes in your books?
Sex.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask you is, like, a lot of, like, how graphic are the sex scenes? That's what a lot
Very
of
graphic.
people, very graphic.
Yeah, it just depends, really. I will say the only book that has no, like, what do you call it?
Tame.
Open door scenes
Open doors.
I believe that's what it's called. Where it's kind of like you're seeing what's happening in the room. Closed door is where
The scene
the door
is, as soon as they start
fades
kissing,
out,
the
right?
scene fades away.
Yeah. So the only book that I don't have any explicit scenes, smut, is Love in Stereo. And that is the novella. And it's the Valentine's Day book. Surprisingly enough, there's no smut in it.
And I think, was that as like a challenge to yourself to not do that, or?
No, I guess I just kind of wanted it to be... I mean, Love in Stereo has a little bit of a sci-fi feel. So I guess I just kind of wanted the focus to be more of on the bonding without sex.
On the
like just getting to know someone, just talking to them.
Right, like the flirty beginning part of the relationship.
Yes.
It's all butterflies and rainbows.
Yeah.
And there's no sex yet. You're just getting to know.
You're just getting. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like one moment, I think at the very end, where she says something about him maybe having a hard-on, but that is about it.
That's
very tame.
Very PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah. Very tame.
Well, like you said, something about that one had like a sci-fi feel, and then roped in is like a
cowboy
kind of.
So I'm trying out different genres.
Yeah, I was going to say you're doing a bunch of different genres, and then I saw there was another book, Mia, that I've read a little bit of, and that's like kind of more of like a dark romance, mafia thing going on. But it's really cool. It's very different from kind of your other books that are a little bit lighter.
Mia is definitely dark, and it's definitely different from my other books. Yeah.
Was that harder to write?
It was actually easier to write for me.
What does that say about you?
I don't know what it says about me. I love mafia related like stories and TV shows, and like even real life mafia. So writing that.
You watch The Sopranos.
You already know. Sopranos is my favorite TV. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Sopranos is my favorite TV show. So definitely, I believe I wrote that as I was watching The Sopranos.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely like a help.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like kind of kept me in that when you
that frame of mind.
Yeah, when you're writing, like I listen to music sometimes when I'm writing.
Yeah,
there's
a kind of a space you're trying to get into, so you can
like a headspace. Yeah,
it's a certain headspace. Yeah.
So like when I'm writing certain things, I want to watch certain things, or I want to like, listen to certain music that kind of gets me in that like weird feeling.
If you were writing a book about people that were outside camping all the time,
I would want to be outside. Well, that's right now I'll let you.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Yeah. I mean, you told me a little bit off air about the stuff you've been writing right now and is coming up. But I want to talk about some of the stuff that you've written already.
Okay.
And we talked about Mia. We talked about Love in Stereo. We talked about Wrote In. What am I missing? What about your first book, Miller Creek? We talked a little bit about that. Yeah.
I think Miller Creek was kind of like, let me just write something.
You just had to kind of like burn something.
Yeah, let me just write something. Yeah. So it's about this girl who lives in Alaska.
Yeah. Who's
kind of trying to get her life together. Her mom's a mean old bitch, and she's just lost one of her loved ones.
Yeah.
Kind of
that one is the most similar to Roped In, maybe, I guess. If you had to, like, genre-wise, if you were comparing.
Yes.
I think they would be the
Miller Creek is like a workplace romance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. From what I'm, the blurb.
Yeah. They work. She's a vet tech, and the main male character is the veterinarian. So. Okay. Yeah.
That sounds really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And that was your first book.
That was my first book. Yes.
What am I missing a book?
Christmas Rewrite.
The Christmas Rewrite. That's like
I actually really enjoyed writing that, by the way.
Yeah, and it looked like that was like a really popular book.
It was very popular. Yeah. I feel like I'll probably do that every year.
Yeah.
I'll write a holiday themed book every year. I kind of want to do Halloween this year, though.
That would be really cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, I think you should revisit that theme.
I really enjoy. Well, I enjoy themed things.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I think a lot of women do.
I think a lot of women
that
do.
appeals to a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like
I think a lot of men do as well.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
when they're reading.
There is a lot of like women reading is becoming a thing more. Like
you think so?
Well, I mean, it seems like it. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I think it's always been a thing. But I'm just saying, like the promotion of it, and like on TikTok and Book Talk and that kind of stuff.
I think women. I don't know how much I can say on your YouTube because I don't know like how that works. But I do think a lot of women, instead of watching...
You can say whatever you want to say. I don't care.
Instead of watching porn, a lot of women use their books as like their form of like a way to...
Audio.
Or even audiobooks.
Yeah, well...
But reading, especially.
Yeah, or just reading it. Yeah, but like, I meant more so as like a... more so reading and listening to things as a form
I've
of
definitely heard of
pornography.
women... I had a woman tell me that she used my book as a form of
Masturbation, sure.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, it's definitely turned me on too, I'm sure. So,
yeah.
I know it has, actually.
Well, that's good.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to do.
That's what it's supposed to do. Not the whole book.
No, not that's
But
what
the
it's all
certain,
about. Yeah.
you know.
I mean, there's the story was also just as captivating and compelling, and I wanted to know what happened, like during the fire and what's going to happen.
Oh, you're talking about Roped In.
Yeah, well, just for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Unpublished?
You unpublished a book. Yeah.
I did
What was
unpublish a book. Why did I unpublish it?
Why did you unpublish it?
Okay, so I wrote a young adult teen
Okay.
book.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was...
Like a Twilight, Hunger Games.
Yeah, it was werewolves.
Yeah.
And I kind of just dedicated that to my daughter Luna. And I kind of was like...
Just experimenting with
experimenting. That was definitely not... The young adult thing is not for me.
Yeah, but it was worth at least trying.
It was worth at least trying. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to unpublish it because...
I think it's because you just want
And
like
so
spicy stuff, so you're just like, this is boring.
I want to be able to cuss. I want to be able to say things. I want to be able to like
explore
be
adult
raunchy,
themes,
and
stuff, and not have
And
to
so-
worry. Is this appropriate for?
that one was probably very difficult for me.
That was the hardest to write, probably, because you had to constantly
Well,
kind of censor yourself.
now no, but before the one I'm working on now, yes.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so you've worked in sci-fi, and you've
Mhm.
worked in, like mafia, crime, romance, and like holiday themed kind of stuff, and small town
Mm-hmm.
kind of things with Roped In and
Yeah.
Right? What other kind of genres are you interested in?
Fantasy,
Ooh,
romantasy.
romantic.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
And this I'll speak a little bit on what we're writing right now is more of like a
The book I'm writing with you is an erotica.
it's erotica, but it's more like based in reality, kind of
yes,
more on like.
which he should have been done a month ago. But he's procrastinating.
Well, maybe put
He's
this
gonna
out.
cut this, I know he is.
No, I won't. I'll dare me. I'll leave it in because I don't give a fuck, and I'll leave it in and I'll use it as fuel to make me want to finish it.
Well, I hope it does because
So-
it's time.
It is time, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. I think it's hard to finish something too. I'm learning along the way. This is new to me too. I'm sure once I publish everything, I'll feel differently, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like once you publish, you're gonna be like, oh,
Why did I fight that urge so long?
let me just, because I don't want it to, because sometimes it cuts it out.
Okay.
And I don't want it to like mute the sound. Okay, ready?
Yeah, like what?
Go.
Like, why did I fight that urge so long?
Yeah, once you put it out, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I should have put this out a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I know I'm going to.
You know?
Yeah, I've procrastinated way too much for sure. Well, what other things are you on? Are you just working on a fantasy book? Or are you like toying with any other ideas?
I know what you're getting at. I am currently have 2 things in progress. Yes. The other one is more of a life story for me. A healing journey for me.
Like a diary.
Diary, definitely.
Autobiographical.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be, oh fuck.
Yeah.
When it finally comes out in 5 years.
But hopefully it'll be cathartic. In 5 years. But hopefully it'll be, yeah. Well, I can understand if it's one of those things that it's not going to be easy to write.
It's not going to be easy to write.
So
I don't know how long it's going to take me.
That could take, who knows?
I've only wrote 6 pages in the past 2 weeks, so.
Right. That sounds more like me.
That's new for me.
That's more like how I write.
Yes.
But the romantasy book, I'm sure, will be done here in the next few months, I'm sure, right?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you, can you give the name away? Are you willing to reveal the name yet?
You want me to reveal? I mean, it's your name.
I did.
You gave it to me.
I gave her the name. I did. Well,
I think
it's
he
up
wants
to
to
you.
share it.
No, I don't want to share it if you don't want to.
The name of the book is going to be Cytheria.
But I guess if this would be a good place to do it, just so it's unquestionable that this is where the name came from.
Yeah, he gave it to me. He wants everyone to know that he gave it to me.
I was, as a kid, when you're coming up with creative stuff.
Is this Alex's
No,
interview or is this my interview?
I was just like, it was just the name of like a video game I wanted to make one day. I was just a cool name.
I was
No. But I gave her that idea and I thought it was a cool name. And I was like, well, just the name.
It was very nice of you to give me the name.
Yeah, no,
I was like, oh wow, that's really cool.
That clicks. That
it
works.
Clicks. It works.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm
so excited.
Really, I just wanted you to reveal it because I'm excited about you writing this book and about because I know a little bit more about it than you.
I know.
I'm letting you. And I'm really excited because I think people are really going to dig it.
You know what? I am super excited about this book. I am more excited about this book than I have been about any book that I've written.
Now, why is that? Is it
because it's different. Because
right,
it's fantasy. It's not real world.
Yeah.
So I'm having to really
build everything from scratch.
Work that mind. Yeah.
Do you feel like that's more creatively rewarding?
Yes. I'm also terrified. I'm also terrified that people won't like it. I think I'm terrified a lot of that, but especially with this book. So I will go over it and go over it and go over it.
Right. It's like the more that you don't rely on that crutch of just saying, oh, well, it's just like the real world. It's just like the real. The more you have to put yourself out there and put your creativity on center stage.
Yes.
and be like, yep, this is it.
Last night, for the first time, I got on TikTok and was asking people's opinion of what they think a certain character type should be like. And I've never done that before because I've only wanted to use my own thoughts.
Right, but you were just.
But
just
with
so
this,
wanted to
I'm like, let me just
pull opinion.
Let's do something different.
Yeah, I think you should do that all the time.
Because people have different opinions, and I like to hear what other people like. And I actually think I might start doing that more often than you think.
Really? Okay.
Because I want to know what readers want. I want to know what they want. You know?
For sure. Yeah. I just think, I think in terms of that's what's wrong with a lot of things nowadays. Is everything's made by committee. And it's always like, well, we're making it to make it how we think people would like it.
And no, that's not me.
And it's like, I know that's not you, but I'm just saying, it's much better if it's just an artist creating something and it's their...
Oh, no. When it really, really comes down to it, I don't give a fuck if you like that.
Well, good. That's how it should be.
I don't really give a fuck. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes when I've reread it, and by the end of reading it, the 4th time, I don't even know if I fucking like my book anymore. But I wrote it, so it's finished.
There's a part of you that can't even... I can't even make a determination.
When someone's like, what is your book about? I'm like, It has a guy and a girl. And
it has words.
It has words. Takes place here.
Things happen. The plot progresses.
You don't even know. I mean, by writing that book, you're just like, I don't know.
It's like, I know, but it's just like
it's
to
strange.
sum it up in a byline into a...
It's hard to do.
What do they call it? To a movie, tagline type.
Right. So most of the time, people would just do, oh, it's a cowboy romance and
Well, the
it's
easiest
like
way
small
to say
town.
it's this meets this. Is
Yeah.
The best way to describe
Well, that too. That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited.
People love tropes.
Yeah, the big trope thing.
Yeah.
I noticed that as a big thing.
People love tropes.
Yeah, you gotta have the tropes.
So, like, the tropes for, like, roped in would be plus size cowboy or the cowboy's not plus size. Plus size, plus size female character, main female character,
Yeah.
Cowboy main male character. Like a trope for her would be, spunky. Like people want to know like their character trait. Like people look at that.
That's something that you need to, as a writer, you're saying for like up and coming writers, that you need to like
figure out your tropes.
Figure out the little ins and outs and
Oh,
tropes.
definitely. When I'm writing something, before I even begin,
when you're advertising the book, make sure you.
Or definitely when you're advertising the book, you want to have tropes because that's what's marketing your book is the tropes.
That's how you're getting people to
yeah.
look. Yeah.
Tropes are like keywords.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's like keyword searching. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But definitely when I first start any book, I want to know what that character is going to be like for me when I'm writing.
Yeah.
So like the book that I'm working on right now, the Romantasy, the main character, female main character, she's tall. So like I said earlier, I write my books for everybody, not just plus size bodies. She's really tall. She's like 5'10", right? She also has ADHD, and she's a redhead, which is different. Not a lot of redheads. So I tried to.
So you don't want to just be known as like the plus size, but you
no,
like.
I don't.
Yeah.
I want to make everyone feel
inclusive.
Inclusive. You're included. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But you also like writing. But it's also fun to write some plus size characters.
Definitely. I mean, I'm plus size, so.
It's not like they get a lot of inclusion in stories and stuff.
No, more so lately.
I know we talked about, there was a story we talked about, a little inside baseball for you. We talked about writing at one point, or where you talked about writing, it was a story about like a bigger girl surviving like a zombie apocalypse.
I've always wanted to write that.
Yeah, and that would be like a really interesting story, because people always have like stereotypes, presuppositions about
that was a conversation we had today.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, we had that conversation today. Yeah, but it's definitely something we've talked about in the past too, about how, you know, people always have their kind of like ideas like, oh, a bigger person can't survive in the world, whatever. Or, like when Hurley was on Lost, and people would say things like, how can he survive on an island? People always have these kind of like, you know, ideas, but how it would be fun to kind of write a story that was playing with that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do.
When I'm not working on.
When you don't have 10 other ideas you're working. Yeah. Well, it was great interviewing you for our first interview. I did well. I think you did well.
Well, we're just missing Monday.
I know, we're just missing Monday, but next time we can do another interview.
Maybe I can join you guys tonight.
Maybe, yeah.
I love that.
We'll see that. Yeah, if you want to, I'm all for it. It's up to you.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
And Monday, I guess, but you said it.
Monday's cool. He loves me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me. I am so excited, and I'm so
and
excited.
You brought me a book.
I brought you a book.
And I've already read it, but I'm going to read it again. It's signed.
It's very beautiful, I think.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, I made that entire cover. All by myself.
I'm going to put up, you know, I'll have your other books and stuff up on the screens too as throughout the interview.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.